Hi. So today we're talking about nutrition because March is Nutrition Month. And as you'll notice, in Maison Chiropratique Petits, all the music that will play all month long has to do with food. And the talks that we'll have with you will try to go more into detail about the food that you eat. Why? Because when we said we're taking care of you, we did tell you that health is a matter of the function of your body. And how your body functions depends on the integrity of your physical integrity, of your chemical integrity, but also of your psychological integrity. So this month, we're taking time to assess the chemical integrity of your body. Because eating well is often confusing. What does it mean? What do you mean by eating well? It can be paleo, gluten-free, fat-free, sugar-free, salt-free. We don't know what to think anymore. There's too much information out there. So the goal of this information session that we're doing with you is to give you the tools to be able to judge the information that you get so that you'll know what to think about your getting and you'll be able to make better choices for you and your family. Because food is more about, it's not just about the weight that you have. It influences things like attention deficit disorder. It influences obesity, Alzheimer's, cancer. Because the nutritional applications go beyond just the weight loss. Your brain and your body are intimately connected. And we know now that the higher your weight gets, the more your brain actually shrinks in size. It's called the dinosaur effect. So your brain is actually a reflection of what you have on your plate. Because your brain uses about 20 to 30% of all the calories that you consume. So it's the highest piece of real estate in your body. So you need to take care of it. So often ask yourself, would I feed my dog what I'm feeding myself tonight? And there are no excuses. Don't say, oh, it's because I'm older or because I've had kids. Because I'll show you people that at 49 were in the same shape as they were when they were 29. And I'll show you women who've had 3 kids who look like they're 16 again. So it's a matter of your why. Why are you doing this? I know why I'm taking care of myself. Because I need to take care of you guys. I need to be there for my family, for my kids, for my husband. You need to figure out your why. And your why can be anything. It can be just to fit in that dress for the summer wedding that you have. That's a start. But that'll keep you motivated. And what you also need to do is know where you start from. And so, yes, you need to take your weight, but more likely you need to take your measurements. Yes, the body mass index is one of those measures. One that I actually prefer is the waist to height ratio, where you actually measure your waist and you measure your height in the same units of measurements. And your waist should be less than 51% of your height. And you can also use the dietary journal, for which you can use things like FitnessPal that are free, or the app in your Fitbit. I know there are many apps out there now that do that. Just the fact of having to write down what you're consuming and what you're doing actually changes what you take in. Because if you have to write down that second cookie, you might actually not eat it. Okay? And why as chiropractors we actually care about this? As I said, we care about your health and the integrity of your body. But also it's because your brain is what keeps you healthy. And that's what we keep healthy when we adjust you. And your brain is actually very important because that prefrontal lobe right here is the one that will decide if you're going to go for that second cookie or not. Because that's when the centers for motivation are. That's where the centers for consequences are in the long run. So you need to have a healthy brain to make better choices for your body. And there are 3 things the brain doesn't like. It doesn't like changes in its glycemia, so its sugar level. It doesn't like changes in its oxygen level. And it doesn't like inflammation. And what we know is that the current state of affairs right now, the typical Occidental diet promotes inflammation because there's too much sugar, too many bad fats, and way too much processed salt. And we do know that inflammation is associated with cardiovascular diseases, cancer, degenerative diseases, pain, and sugar increases inflammation. So it feeds cancer cells. It's associated with attention deficit disorder and aggressivity. It's implicated in depression, and it alters learning and memory. So yes, you can count your calories. But your Mars bar, even though it's got the same amount of calories as 2 bags of spinach, or not, it's just not equal. Because with the spinach, first of all, you won't eat 2 bags of it. And if you did, at least you're getting a lot of vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and fibers. Whereas with your Mars bars, you're just getting the calorie and the sugar. So stop thinking in just terms of calories and start looking at the quality of the calories that you're ingesting. So this is just the groundwork, because you'll see in the next modules, we'll be exploring different aspects of nutrition. What are the basics so that you can understand better what's going on and you can judge the information, as I said. Because as I said, we're doing this so that you can make better choices for yourself and for your family. Because those children of yours, they're our future. They're the ones that are going to build it. And that's why we wake up in the morning and we come to you. So that we can all have a better future if we get children involved and we allow them to be the best that they can be. So until next time, saying bye from New York. Bye.